Hey, what's up, you guys? Johnny Beane here. This is Talking Guitars and Music News. Danny is here from Dirty Boy Pedals.
Good morning.
What's up, man? It's great to see you. I know
Otherwise.
we see each other at the NAMM show.
Yeah, we're not buddies.
From time to time, every once in a while. I know there's been at least a couple times that I've seen you, and we've talked, but it's great to have you on the show here on Johnny Beane TV.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome, man. So let's make this a real show, and let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on the Johnny Beane YouTube channel. Channel membership. It's a great way to help support the channel and support these shows. And the top tier are the executive producers. They are currently Michael B, Music Therapy Laz, Majestic PB and J Cat, Flipper Carlin, CC, Bay Area Rich, Sherman Callahan, Nova 9, R Habs, and Janice Lala, the intern. Thank you guys for being top tier channel members here on the Johnny Beane YouTube channel. So there you go. We got the applause. Channel members, they're the ones that help make these shows possible, the channel members. So
We love them.
yes. So Danny, dude, let's talk about your history.
Ooh, it's been quite a trip.
Dude, I see you on Instagram, I see you on Facebook, and I just see the stuff that you're doing, the past few years that we've known each other. But how did you get into playing the guitar and playing music?
Okay, so I've been around, let's say, the last 30 years with the guitar. I'm 47 right now, so yeah, probably a little longer than that. Probably from my 14, 15, I discovered Queen. Queen was the music.
Yeah.
So I discovered Queen through a friend of mine, Roberto, and it was like a epiphany moment. It was like, wow, what is this? And it was such a fun that I actually never played any Queen music up to 2003. We will arrive at that point. So I started playing the guitar, learning as much as we both can, with friends together, learning songs together, playing together, like a cacophony kind of thing. And I actually started a couple of 2-3 different bands, and I started working with singers, songwriters. Right after coming back from London in 1999, I moved briefly to London because I wanted to see the culture that I was following about music, about films, about the lifestyle. So I went to London. When I came back, 1999, 2000, I started working with singer-songwriters that moved into artists, that moved into, let's say, session. In Spain, there was not a high culture of session players. It was more about bands. But suddenly it's like, okay, I can learn someone else's music and play it and get paid for that. Sounds good to me. That thing escalated to a level that allowed me to do that in Latin America too. So I was on tour. I was in Mexico, I think, in 2002. And when I came back, that friend of mine, Roberto, told me, well, you won't believe this. He's like, tell me. There's a musical show based in the music of Queen that is called We Will Rock You. They're doing that in London, 2002, and they're bringing the thing to Madrid. It's amazing. Let's go to London to see it. Oh, no. But they're producing it here, produced by Brian May, Roger Taylor, and Robert De Niro. And they picked me as one of the main guitar players. That's fantastic. So happy for you. I will visit you. No. But you will be my cover. What? What is a cover? You will be my cover, my understudy. You will play when I can. You know what? Never play a Queen song because that was the music of the gods. I mean, you're not entitled to play that. You can listen to it, you can enjoy it, you can dance with that, you can cry with that, but you cannot play that thing. So it's like Wayne's World thing. We're not worth. So I had to learn 25 Queen songs in 1 week. And I'm not saying that I'm a bad reader, would be too good to me. I'm a horrible reader. And imagine that, let's say 22 years ago. I was 22 years ago worse than I am now. about like first sight reading or whatever. So they gave me a CD. I'm that old, a CD, and I had to figure out my parts by ear in 1 week, 25 songs. So I did a master in Brian May about playing with a coin, playing with the red special, a guitar that has 27 different pickup combinations. So I had to do the master. I started out as an understudy, and my story with We Will Rock You was, and I ended. I left the show a couple of months ago after 1,200 shows. That is crazy.
Wow.
Even Brian himself sent me an email like, "This is not, nobody has done that many shows in a row. You played some of that songs more than myself," and that was was some kind of sweet and sour email. I mean, sweet. It's Brian May. He's telling you something that amazing, but at the same time, it's like, I'm turning some kind of one-trick pony. So it was like, since the plan was to move to the US later this summer, it's like, okay, I won't be the next season. I will be doing other stuff. I really thank from the bottom of my heart to our Queen music, We Will Rock You, and so on. And we will be connected with Brian and with the staff forever. But I needed a change. So We Will Rock You, and then recently, but on the hiatus that We Will Rock You has, there was a long one after 2008. With two of, I did Jesus Christ Superstars. I did High School Musical. I did three or four more. It went well, and after that, I started doing tours and tours and tours, touring with a Queen tribute that we did. I don't know, 600 shows. It was like nuts. I mean, I played that songs thousands of times. Even the classic and the modern and the innuendo era or Brian May solo stuff, I did for years. So I was alternating between.
So you know that stuff pretty good then.
It's like I can play a Queen show like sleepy or left for months, and or ill. You know, when you're trying to play the guitar and your ill's like, I can do that.
Yeah.
Just playing Queen. I cannot play anything else. But Queen is like a second nature. After all these years, so 22 years of my life. Imagine that. So, and I will keep doing that, but not in a musical show, like live shows where you can see the audience and enjoy the thing. I'm all in with that, but I needed some fresh air regarding the musical show itself. So I started doing tours, working with artists in Spain, Latin America, international acts, and so on, bringing all that I learned about guitar through the Queen music, probably to other genres or to other songs or to other whatever. So it was like a home specialty, you know. It's like you're getting Danny, but you're getting a second best Brian May-ish thing, so you can put a layer of royal guitars in your production or your tour. It was good. I mean, I've been Brian May Danny for such a long time, proudly, and it's been recently that people has been like knowing me for other stuff. In 2010, there was a big crisis. 2009 to 2010, it was a big crisis in Spain regarding tours and so on, because all the number one artists stopping touring the same summer. So all the musicians that used to work with that moved one step down and started working with the guys that we used to work. So suddenly there was no work for us, and I was a super excited reader of US magazines, and I discovered a figure that was a product specialist, and all the in-stores demos and all that kind of stuff that was pretty regular in the US, but has nothing similar in Spain. So I started calling the brands, calling the distributors, calling the shops, say, hey, I'm Johnny, I have this background, and I want to demonstrate, let's say, whatever, PRS, Box, Brian May guitars, or this Brownstein, or whatever. So basically, I put together a show, a one-man show. There was me, backing tracks, and it was something super fresh. Nobody was doing that. I started working with Fender. I was 2 years with Fender. And after that 2 years, I had an infection in 1 ear, so I lost 30 dBs in 1K. So you find 1K, boom, 30 dBs. my left ear.
Hmm.
So I thought that I would be never touring again. I was wrong. But during treatment, I needed to think in other stuff, so I designed a small device that was called the Yomic Teleport. That is, I have one here. There was this,
Mm-hmm.
and licensed this to Orange Amps. So after years of developing and manufacturing and selling my analog designs like the T.A.E. preamp that I have here, it's not casual. So after years of this, we moved to the doing by my own. We moved to the digital realm through Orange, and that was you can imagine. I mean, suddenly you work with the top blokes forever. I mean, I know that Stevie Wonder has a couple of that Omic Teleport pedal. So
Oh, wow.
having the power of Orange, having the agenda for Orange, the contacts and the after a couple of years going to the NAM show as a freelance, trying to get my space, suddenly being in one of the most flashy booths in the trade show, you know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Being there, working with Glenn Hughes, Orianthi, Andreas Kieser, Stevie Wonder, to be there, like part of the team, was a job.
Having some internet problems.
Services for companies right after that. And
Mm-hmm.
when the opportunity appeared to run Dirty Boy, I jumped into the wagon. I mean, 6 years ago, after all the success of the T.A.E. preamp, that is the black pedal I'll show you, uh,
Mm-hmm.
I dropped Alex Saraceno, Blues Dad, an email, say, hey, I'm working at Orange Amps. I'm a pedal designer. We have a Vox ACSRT based pedal that everybody loves. But my goal would be to have one inspired by the amp that you built for your son, with the Bay React, with all that stuff, all the bells and whistles. And I want your permission, and I'm ready to pay you a royalty to do that well. I want to do things well. And it was like, hey, let's meet next week at the NAM show. So I put everything together and went to the NAM show to meet him. It was like a half an hour interview, and he was really interested about what we do, seeing things. I mean, the guy was really techie at that moment, like asking stuff, deep stuff. And he was one handshakes, like, let's do it. And it went fantastically well. So a couple of years ago, I dropped Blues a message and say, hey, maybe we should bring this thing back, this Dirty Boy Preamp back, but on a more, let's say, traditional look, because the previous unit was like a big box with big knobs and so on. It's like, I want to bring back the original flavor of the Dirty Boy pedals and bring back the classic designs, the pedal that started it all with your dad. He said exactly the same thing as his dad. It was the year that the NAM show was in April. It was like a strange post-pandemic NAM in April, and
Yeah, I was
we met.
there.
Yeah, me too.
I remember that year. Yeah.
It was nice. It was like super quiet, but it went fantastically for me. So I had the
Mm-hmm.
meeting with Blues and say, hey, there's a prototype. We built them in 1 week. So don't be hard on that. But he liked the idea. I brought some in 1 hour made T-shirts like Dirty Boy, like, pretending to have like a brand identity to bring back the thing to say, hey, I want to give Dirty Boy the chance that never had, because not because the product was bad at all. The product was fantastic. That guy invented boutique before boutique was a thing. I mean, you
Hmm.
contact him, send him a letter, because it was long before the emails and so on. Let's say,
Yeah.
so you could send the guy a letter to a PO box and some money, and you could get a pedal, and in an indeterminate time you could receive something in some weeks, months slash years or whatever. So the guy invented boutique. So I wanted to show Blues midterm, long-term plan is like, hey, I want to give the brand a chance of being alive and get reviews
Mm-hmm.
and get artists and get traction and get magic and get an amp booth and get, I want to give the
Mm-hmm.
brand that. And I'm ready to pay his royalty because it was his idea, his designs, and so on. Sounds good. Okay, so that was in April. So I spent from April to next January working to recreate the units that started it all. That was the Germanium Boy, the Afro Fuzz, and the Buzzy Boy, and bring back the Dirty Boy Preamp. That is the amp on a pedal. So it has a preamp output to be used as an overdrive or preamp, and it has an emulated output that has a 4x12 greenback analog emulation. In the Bay Area, you can mess with the voltage, so you can have the experience of the real amp. Uh,
I'll bring up the website here so we can see
do that.
those actually. And again, congratulations on guitarist.
It was
Look at
crazy
that.
because I had no idea about that. So I was like on my free time checking Facebook, and suddenly that banner was at Guitarist magazine Facebook page, and I was like, no, it can be. Nobody told me. I mean, it was we were at the banner, we were at the cover. I mean, we
Yeah,
got at
right
the
there.
cover of the magazine, and nobody told me, and I discovered by myself. So I had to tell a friend in the UK, would you mind get because nobody mentioned. Uh, so yeah,
So there's your pedals right there, and the preamp that Danny was just talking about is this one right here,
okay.
right there.
So
There we are. We are having some internet issues, but things are good.
we
There it is.
so guitars never were on the plans, let's say, but I needed a platform to Blues to try the actual pedals like he was on the
Mm-hmm.
90s. So the week before the NAM show, we built a full guitar, finishing in oil because there was the fastest finish. But we built a full guitar exactly like this, but in very good with oil. To Blues to try the pedals, and Rafa Moreira was around, so they could
That's
try the thing like
yeah,
being in the 90s.
like
It
that
went fantastic.
guitar, like
It
that
was
one,
exactly
like
like this, exactly like
mm-hmm.
this, but a finish in raw wood with oil because it was the faster ways to finish the guitar. So it went fantastically well. Blues was really enjoying the pedals. So like, okay, let's do it. It was like a handshake. Okay, let's do it. But
Mm-hmm.
the plan was to release 100 units of each, paying his dad a royalty. It's all good. Whatever worked for him, it was good for me. I mean, the plan was never like the business. The plan was to bring the brand an opportunity. That's what we did. I mean, okay, I came back to Spain. They loved the guitar, so I started thinking, well, maybe in some years. Um, and after some weeks working at the We Were Rocky show, I was playing at the We Were Rocky show, and I was thinking, maybe we should reverse the Dirty Boy icon or put different labels or whatever. So I was asking Blues every now and then, would you think that your dad would mind if the cartoon is reversed away because it will fit better with you can see, for example, on the Dirty Boy preamp is looking to the opposite side. So it was a matter of
Mm-hmm.
put the cartoon looking to the side that fits best with the knobs and so on. So it's
Mm-hmm.
okay. I will ask my dad and tell you. Okay, now my dad says that it's okay. One thing, two things. Would you mind if the LED is red instead of light yellow because it would be better for some stages? Okay, I will ask my dad and tell you. Three, four, five things, and he sent me a message because he's lovely, and now I feel like we're family. So he said, "Hey, Danny, you know what? You're family to me. You are Danny Gomez Saraceno from now on. But every time that you ask me a little change, and I ask my dad, and my dad answers, and I tell you it's a pain in the ass, and I don't have the time actually to do that stuff. What if, and here comes the punchline, what if you buy the company from my dad? And you can do whatever you want because he's doing nothing with the company,
Wow.
and you are the right person to run this stuff if you want. Maybe you don't want, but if you want, let's try. And I was playing in the middle of the show. Remember that I was playing I Want It All, 1,000 people in the audience, and I was playing I Want It All on the band platform that is backstage. So I was playing. I said, okay, I have this amount. I mean, I don't have more, I don't have less. I have exactly this amount. It sounds good. I will ask my dad and tell you. And on Monday, I have a message that was, this Christmas morning, you can do Dirty Boy toilet paper now. That's totally blues. So I bought the company. We sent a press release, and the world knew, and it's been a blast since then. And the first thing that I decided right after getting the company is to bring the guitars back, because I'm a huge crazy fan of the, not just about blues that I am, about the design, about the offset flavor of the guitar, about the plate finish, and so on.
Yeah.
And that's the story.
Cool, man. Very cool, dude. That's amazing. Yes.
What a trip,
dude. That's a great story, man. So let's get into these pedals. Let me let's bring this up. So you're saying so you did some of the designing of these. I mean like the you were saying the character, like, you know, the what do you call it? You know, the way he's facing, and the knobs,
yeah.
and it so these are very, I mean, you can tell they're boutique pedals. I mean, they're very interesting, and
Definitely are handmade. I mean, definitely are handmade. The first ones,
mm-hmm.
like if you see the red one, that is the Germanium Boy, for example, you can see clearly the origin of the thing is like a 50s inspired cartoon, like this one.
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting these. He probably found this cartoon on a library or book or whatever. It's like 50s illustrations. And he probably, I mean, we've been reverse engineering, not the guy, not the pedal, I mean the brand concept. And he probably found a 50s cartoon magazine, and he made a photocopy of something. And he started building through that. I mean, because you have these, but if you paint an afro hair on that, you get these. I mean, it's the same. You know what I mean? So he was building blocks from that. And all is around these 50s style illustrations and hand painted Hammond enclosures and crazy analog fuzz or boosters designs that he developed from himself. I mean, getting some inspiration from the original British circuits, because no US pedals sounded that good in the 90s. So he got that US based pedals and turned into something that he could replicate with whatever he found around. That's amazing.
That's incredible, man.
Yeah.
It really is. And oh yeah, there's the other ones down there, the red ones.
Yeah, the red one, the left one, the Germanium Boy is a Dallas Range Master with a frequency console. So you have 12 steps. So it's like a treble booster with 12 sweet spots that allows you to match any guitar with any amp. If you have like a super treble combination, you can go one notch down and you're good to go.
Very cool, man.
That was the original pedal. I mean, the original pedal was something crazy that was called the Germanium slot. I have some of the art here. You can check it out. So the original pedal is a bare metal enclosure with this. That actually the values of the components, is handwritten Germanium slot. That was the dad. Well, that was the dad, the mom of the original Germanium Boy, and after that, he moved into fuzzes like the Afro Fuzz and so on.
Hmm. Yeah, I did see those on the Instagram.
Yeah,
The Instagram page, you had a bunch of those.
it's
Yeah.
nuts. I mean, it's like it's super boutique. For example, for the Germanium slab, that is something that we released quite recently. It's not even officially in the website. It's just for our newsletter followers and gold dealers. So you go to dirtyboy.co, um, and you join the newsletter. That is fun because it was nothing, and suddenly we have like 12,000 people reading us three times a week. So it's crazy. So we decided to deliver something special for the newsletter with the Germanium slab. That's
Yeah.
it.
So
That's it.
the Instagram, there it is. Yeah. So it's not
No,
even. I don't. It's not even on the website. But
no, it's not on the website. It's like we
there it
like that
is.
thing. I mean, we like the feeling of the brand is not just trying to sell you stuff. I mean, we have something exclusive. You want to check it out? Join the newsletter. I will tell you all about that like two, three times a week. But I'm not pretending to sell you anything. I want to spread the word. Exactly. That is the level of commitment that we have with the brand and with the products and so on. So basically, that unit, the original unit, was absolutely lost years ago. You try to find the original picture Googling, there's no way you find it because it was just one picture on the old website. That old website was destroyed years ago. But I downloaded it on my phone years ago. It's like someday. So I have the picture. There's no way to find the original picture anymore. And we had, yeah, reverse engineering the Germanium Boy. We had to figure out the difference between the Germanium Boy and this. And we invented the inside of the pedal. So we brought it's like Jurassic Park. We didn't find the dinosaur. We found the
There's
mosquito.
there's the inside of the pedal right
So
there.
with the mosquito, we need to find with the back values without exactly. Yeah, we had to figure out what Alex was thinking. What Alex was
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Yeah.
there's
Sorry,
been
we're
quite
having
a
some
trip. And what's the
internet
last
problems.
minute? No worries.
Mm-hmm.
And what's some kind of last minute midnight decisions? Like I want to deliver something exclusive for the newsletter people, and it went amazingly well. I mean, people got the thing. We are not a regular pedal company. We are not at this stage at last mass produced. We're delivering something exclusive and taking good care of the brand. Don't get me wrong. I would love to have the brand on every shop in the planet. Again, for the brand shake and being able and available for all audiences. But by now it's like something super well curated. We spend the time and make things
Mm-hmm.
well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I was looking at the website, and I mean, I've been following. I know we've been following. I've seen you at the NAM show, and but the pedals. I've been interested in the pedals and the guitars. I mean, that's I think like what you were saying the other day. It's like a newer thing, and I really dig it, and I think they look great. And you even said in the Instagram message, you're like, hey, I think you'll dig these guitars.
Well,
So.
about the guitars, I will mute this. About the guitars, the goal was not only to bring back the plate stuff, the 90s stuff. I mean, but for the first time with premium woods, premium electronics, premium hardware. I mean, you have Seymour Duncan 90s parallel axis with the Blues Saraceno model. You have the Megatramp. You have Gozo locking
Yes.
toners. So I mean, you're getting the arena's 90s shapes and so on, but for the first time, super well built. But at the same time, loving this shape as much as I do, wanted to deliver like let's say classic flavors in this shape. So we started a
Mm-hmm.
quest of bringing more and more, let's say, crossovers. So we came with this. That is basically our take of the Strat. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
three pickups, but you're getting with enough this offset shape that I
Mm-hmm.
really like it. I mean, it's not just being proud as a brand owner. I really like it. Or these,
Wow.
yeah, we came with our solutions to keep the shapes and so on, but you're
Mm-hmm.
getting is a tele with the right wheels, the right some premium stuff, or
Mm-hmm.
whatever the crazy wiring you want is super convenient. Knob location and so on. And we've been like
That looks
trying to.
cool.
It is. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, I saw that one on the Instagram. Yeah.
Even the inlays, mother of pearl. So you're getting one of the best Les Pauls around. But bolt on, that is amazing. You can customize anything. You can get, okay, I want
Mm-hmm.
a maple neck. I want whatever the crazy um, tremor or whatever. We can do it. And
Mm-hmm.
for, well, we have some crazy crossovers like this Jazz Master Pico one.
Oh,
This is
very
great.
nice.
Yeah, and I came with this 84 inspired like
Ah. Yep.
shredder
Yep.
models with the black headstock and so on. One pickup and
Oh,
one body.
cool.
And for the personal use, the last tour that I was in the US and Mexico early this year, we built this kind of super strat with all the gizmos and all the push pulls and so on.
Mm-hmm.
That was our take on the, let's say, the Tyler-ish flavor, but with our shapes. Came with this speaker 2 months ago, and we've been developing that to have whatever the electronics, whatever the configuration you want. So the idea is to keep pedals as original as possible and guitars as groundbreaking as possible. At the same time, we are bringing back some classic guitars and classic pedals, but we are creating new designs like the preamp or the upcoming new preamp, or we have a new fuzz in prototyping stage that is like the yellow one, like the Afro Fuzz, but it has a buffer and buffer. Like you see the Afro Fuzz, it has
Mm-hmm.
an extra control, like the volume on the preamp at that spot. That is a blend, so you can mix a layer of fuzz on top of the booster. And some fancy thing that it has is that since it has a buffer and a buffer, and it has a small bobbin inside to tell the pedal that is connected right to the guitar, you can use a Germanium fuzz after a wireless pack or after something that is buffered. That has been impossible for years. So you can enjoy the fuzz on the different points of your signal chain. I mean, and it's, as far as I reach, is the first of its kind. A Germanium fuzz that you can use it that way. Or we're bringing back these Silvertone esque amps. That is basic. This is basically called the Silver Boy, and it's a
Hmm.
Silvertone mixed with a Dirty Boy. It's like deeper, and it feels like a regular speaker, and it's destroyed in looks. And now I'm using it as just a power cabinet through a Seymour Duncan 170 power amp. So basically, the setup that I have now connected is the guitar, this prototype fuzz tuner, the Dirty Boy preamp through its preamp output to the power amp. So it's just three pedals, a small power amp, and a cabinet with an Alico God. You want to hear
Yeah, definitely.
it?
Wow, that looks great, man.
That's it.
man.
It is. It is. So yeah, it has all the mojo big amps, and you can tweak with Variac. You will love this thing. So now it's like full Variac, so it's a happy amp, but you can turn the things down.
Mm-hmm.
The amp is dying. So between life and death, there's a universe of little segments of this Variac where you can get some even harmonics and so on for all that Van Halen stuff. But to
Mm-hmm.
be there, so like suddenly things are more unpredictable. And with all that picket dynamic,
Very cool.
no noise, no big deal. I mean, you're getting crazy high gain tones with no like big noise and super dynamic being all analog.
Very nice, man.
It is. I'm happy with
Right
that.
on. And the Vega Trem.
Oh, the Megatron
Which
is a must.
I love the Vega Trem, man. I
It's
think that's
great.
the last time I saw you. Actually, was at Vega Trem
That was probably. I mean,
last Nam. I
next
walked through
year.
the booth. Yeah.
That's
Yes.
it. Next year, I'm sure that we will have our own booth. That is the plan, and we will be presenting two, three, four different more booths, like guests with guitars and the pedals and so on. But the last 2, 3 years, I've been a happy guest at the Megatron booth with the different
That's
incarnations
right.
of the guitars. That one guitar that I mentioned before that we built in 1 week was highly featured at that year's NAM at Megatron booth, and everyone was loving it. So hey, guys, if you come back to the NAM show, we're all Spanish. So like, if you come back to the NAM show, bring another guitar, and we will have that. Bring that other guitar. So every year I've been bringing more and more guitars because we use the Megatron a lot. Unless the customer wants something different, it's Megatron.
It was this guitar. Wait, was this the right year? Yeah. Yeah, it was that one, right?
That one was this year guitar. This is this
This year.
actually. Yeah,
The
this
white one
year.
there. Yeah.
And that picture was taken at J Rocket booth. And there's a big shout to J Rocket that even being pedal makers, they invited us to
Oh,
showcase our
cool.
pedals there. That was fantastic. I'm big love to Chris and everyone at J Rocket because that's a good story. I mean, let's say 2, 3 weeks before the NAM show, I saw Blues posting on Instagram like a picture of a couple of J Rocket pedal, like the Felix, brother Phil, of you,
Mm-hmm.
Felix, and some maybe Steve Stevens clone with an AQ thing. And I say, I love the pedals. I tried at the Guitar Summit some months ago, and I love them both. What amazing piece of kit. So I mean, next day or so, I received an email from Blues copying a guy that I never heard about. That was Chris Van Tassel from J Rocket, and say, "Hey guys, you're a friend of each other, and I'm just a middleman. Chris is talking to me about your products, and Danny is talking to me about your product, Chris." So I understood that Chris was Chris Van Tassel from the Age Rocket, and he dropped me a line. Hey, I'm a big fan. Even having a pedal company, the only pedal that I'm using right now is your preamp that I got on a shop and I pay full price, so I'm not biased at all, and I'm really loving it. And let's chat. We had a chat, and he invited us to showcase our pedals and guitars at their booth at NAM for free for the love and respect that they have for the brand, and probably from my mission too. So it was fantastic. And Chris used to be one of our classic supporters. He had like a full pedal board, full of Dirty Boy pedals, all that we've been releasing. So I said,
Mm-hmm.
well, as a show of respect and thanking you for the time we spent and having us at your booth, we sent him a replica of every Dirty Boy made pedal up to that point. So
Oh, cool.
we were at J Rocket, we were at Megatron, we were at Creators Corner. So we were at three booths. So that's why we met at Megatron, because we have a couple of guitars, these and one that we built with the blue pattern. If you find that one online, that was nuts. It's exactly the same, but the squares are blue, the lines are slightly thinner. It was a custom order from a friend in Australia. That was amazing. That was
Wow.
a one-off, and that guy ordered with blue signature and his dad's signature and this hairpick logo on the back of the headstock. That's a good story about these picks. When you get the pedals, you receive the pedal with no stickers. You need to put them, feeling like a pedal beater for 5 minutes. And receive my personal business card, so I'm guaranteeing the pedals forever. Even if you sell them, that nobody's reselling them, but even if you sell them, is guaranteed. We're even guaranteed the original 90s one, whatever has the Dirty Boy name on it, is guaranteed forever. But I wanted to deliver something crazy exclusive. So I found this picture, this pic, with this picture on eBay from a guy that was trying to sell for $700, one of the original blues pics from the 90s. So I got the
Mm-hmm.
image from the album, the hair pick, and we made it. So basically, we're getting them for free. When you get the pedal, you receive one or two of these picks to play like a champ in full Blues Saraceno attire.
Oh, right on, man.
That's what we want. We want to deliver. I mean, it's never been about business anymore. If all was about business, we would be in the middle of some kind of pyramidal scam or trying to get people's money. I'm not into money. I'm into guitars and have fun. Obviously, we need a structure. We need to pay the bills, but it's never about just the business, just about the discount, the dollar per dollar is just. I sometimes my team knows, but sometimes I don't know how much this neck cost. But maybe if I think this guitar needs a premier wood neck with birdside maple like a Music Man, I would probably get it and charge no extra to the customer because that guitar needed that. I mean, it's not a matter of saving $50 on a neck. Like, no, I'm not that.
Very cool. Dude, yeah, this you're going to be at this NAM, right? Coming up?
Be my guest.
So I'll definitely cuz yeah, I do remember. I remember the first time I met you was several
Oh,
years
really?
ago, and then it was at Vegatrem, this last NAM. That's where
Yeah,
your pedals were. That's where the Dirty Boy pedals were. They were on like a little display at the Vegatrem booth,
yeah.
right? So I remember that. I remember that, and I remember seeing that guitar. I don't recall if I tried it or not, but
You probably did. It was super catchy.
This NAM, I'm definitely going to.
Let's arrange
Right.
something. Yeah, definitely. This now we will have some new stuff to show regarding different stuff. I mean, super miscellaneous stuff, different price point pedals, different approx hardware versus software. Anything can happen, but definitely this now, if plans goes well, we will be in 3, 4 different booths. So my plan,
Cool.
and you're the first I'm telling you this, is to get like a form, like a very small piece of paper with for seals. So you visit them all, and it get you something for free. I mean, okay, you go to see the pedals at our booth. You go to see the guitars at Megatron. You go to see, let's say, software ish at whoever, and you go to
Mm-hmm.
see whatever You bring that thing sealed by the 4 woods, and you're getting something.
Oh,
For
right
everyone,
on.
for everyone that does that thing, will get something. Maybe it's a virtual cabinet. Maybe it's a bunch of picks. Maybe it's some Dirty Boy strings. I don't know what. Or maybe you're getting, you love this thing. So we created our own pedal toppers. They're like a Band-Aid. So you put
Oh,
that
cool.
on the switch. So it's like, yeah.
I
Well,
want one of those.
I have
I'll
the
make sure to
amateur
visit
version.
all the booths to get one.
So basically, you're getting this. It has a small Allen key here, so you secure that. And instead of kicking this, maybe you're with no shoes, or maybe you need some extra quick change on the fly at the stage. You put this, and you're getting this Band-Aid because you will be kicking so hard. So it's like we're developing more of that. It's nice,
Very
right?
cool.
It's nice.
I know. That's cool, man.
It is. So yeah, the plan is to, again, to deliver. You visit us with your staff, you try your stuff, someone sells you that thing, you come with all synced, and I get you something. There's
Very
a lot of
cool,
people at
man.
the NAM show. I can get run off of everything,
There's a lot of people. Yeah,
but that is the
dude,
plan. I'm really excited.
dude, right on, man. Well, hey, dude, I know. Looking forward to seeing you at the Nam show coming up,
Likewise, likewise.
and definitely wanna. I know. I remember you telling me about your pedals. I don't
Yeah.
recall if I tried one personally. I do remember seeing them at the Vegatram, and so definitely this Nam. Looking forward to trying some out. There's those there, and then you got merch too.
Oh, that's a good question. Thanks for mentioning that. Yeah, because I wanted to deliver a full Dirty Boy experience. Uh, it was fun because yesterday night I was here trying some new stuff, and I gave
Mm-hmm.
Blues a call. And when he got the call and turns the video on, he was wearing the camouflage trucker hat. It was like, you did that on purpose. No, I was here chilling, and he was with his camouflage trucker hat. It was fantastic. So yeah, I really like the brand and the attitude and everything. So I tend myself to be like fully clothed in Dirty Boy stuff because super exclusive. Nobody else around has it. And the last NAM show was fun to see a couple of T-shirts around, but seeing how the things are selling and seeing the location of the people that are buying it, I'm sure that the next NAM will be a fully loaded in Dirty Boy stuff.
Very cool. Oh yeah, there's some great stuff here, man.
I like this T-shirt, the one that go fuck yourself and don't bother. Is this the one that I have in today? In the front, it has like a smiley, and on the back, it has that.
Oh, that's the one you're wearing. Oh,
Yeah,
cool. Oh,
yeah,
very
yeah.
cool, man.
No, my wife takes
Oh
care
yeah,
of
there.
that all that merch section. That are oversized ones, different cups. We're planning a kids line that is my dad is a dirty boy, so small clothes for kids. We have, that is the plan. You will see some kids around with the t-shirts at the NAM show. Definitely mine. I mean, my youngest Lennon. That we will be in LA if everything goes well. September, October ish. Living in North LA. So we will be locals at the NAM show. So bringing Lennon to the show in full Dirty Boy attire is quite exciting. I mean, Lennon was a super small baby, like 6 months old baby. His first NAM it was 2020, before the pandemic, and
Mm-hmm.
we had a picture together in front of the orange booth, like this way, and kissing him. And last year, last night this January, Martha, my wife, took the same picture. Now it's 6 years. It was like,
I think that's when I first met you. Was like 20. 2019, 2020,
I would say so. Yeah, we were
somewhere around there.
releasing the teleport. We have, yeah, some media meetings about the teleport that year, and we probably met then.
I think so. Yeah.
It's quite a journey. I mean, we've been filling all my visa application lately. Fingers crossed, it works. So
Mm-hmm.
we've been filling a lot of paperwork and going through the archives of everything that I've done because it's a special abilities visa. I mean, it's not just for work as a performer. It's something more complex, let's say, and you need to demonstrate everything that you're saying you're entitled to do. And that trip to
Hmm.
memory lane about the years at Fender, the years at Orange, the years at the We Will Rock You, the years playing with artists, with this artist, the prizes we won, and so on. It's been quite a trip. It's like learning what people think about your work or getting letters of recommendation. I mean, getting letters of recommendation of people that you admire that at that level. Let's say, for example, Chris from J Rockets is on my visa, or Blues Saraceno himself talking about the leaving their family brand in my hands with amazing words and so on. It's been exciting. And when I had everything ready, I was on tour in February in the US, and I was between Phoenix and LA, driving through the desert in the tour bus. And we made a stop. I got something for us to drink, and I was thinking, okay, we need to strength the size of the letters of recommendation. I have many, and I have amazing ones. And I thought, you know what? Who could be an amazing addition to that? This guy. So I asked Brian May himself to if he could sign me a letter of recommendation to the U.S. government about my visa, and he said yes. No worries, it's all good. I know you. I know who you are, how you work, and I will send you one right now. I was in a matter of let's say 20 minutes. I had a letter of recommendation of Brian May for my visa, and that I can say that is one of the brightest moments in my life. Not even my career, my life. This kind of guy saying, "Hey, you guys should be receiving Danny with a smile because he wants to deliver something good." I was.
Dude, incredible, man.
That was it.
Dude, that's amazing. That's
It is.
amazing, dude. So,
What an amazing life.
and it's still and this is just the beginning, man. So,
I really hope so. You will see that.
so yes. So thank you so much. I know I told you about an hour, and we're about at an hour, and plus it's like 4 in the morning here. So, no, I'm kidding. It's only after 2. Um, thank you so much, and I will see you. I will see you at the NAMM show. Oh yeah, can I get the channel ID real quick before you go?
Sure.
Can I get where you just say, "Hey, this is Danny from Dirty Boy Pedals. You're watching Johnny Beane TV." Could you
Be my
do that?
guest. Sure. Hey, I'm Johnny from Dirty Boy Pedals, and you're watching Johnny Bean TV.
Right on. There we go. There we go. Thank you so much, Danny.
Thanks, buddy. Really, really hope you enjoy the chat, and thanks for having me and letting me tell you about all this crazy trip.
Oh, you're welcome, man. And yeah, you'll have to come back. And like I said, NAMM show, we'll get together and even more, even
No,
more,
definitely. Now we know.
and
Now we
more.
know. More is more.
Yes,
More.
more.
That is
Cool.
the
More
plan.
coffee.
Oh, we're now buddies and coffee pals.
Hey,
Coffee here. Coffee.
sounds good.
Sounds
Cool.
good. Let's make it happen. Thanks for your time and your interest. Really appreciate it because you've been here for such a long time and you've seen me doing some crazy different stuff. And having you
Yeah,
here
it's true.
at the brightest spot is it means the world. I mean, I'm into real people doing real things. You're real people doing real stuff. So I appreciate it. Respect.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Danny.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true. I see your stuff all the time, and yeah. So all right. So we're gonna call it. Danny, thank you so much. Dirty Boy Pedals. Links down below in the description of this video. If you're watching it on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook, you're watching on X, wherever this is. This is a podcast too, you know. So this is on Spotify and Apple and iHeart, all that stuff. So right on. Well, hey, thank you, channel members. Thank you so much for your continued support for this channel and these shows. And I will see everybody on the next show right here on Johnny Beane TV. Thank you so much, Danny.
Have
See
fun.
you soon.
Drive safely.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Click on another video on the screen here on YouTube. Drop your comments below, and I will see you guys on the next episode right here on Johnny Beane TV.